Hey Westwood Kids team, I want to take just a minute and share a few thoughts with you. This week I'm going to send out several of these videos. If you're like me, that whole mess up at Penn State has really got me thinking about protecting our kids, keeping our kids safe, and what we do in Westwood Kids, what our policies are, and more importantly, not only what our policies are, but making sure that everybody's on the same page and knows them. So please take some time this week to view these videos. I'm going to try to keep each of them short because I know you don't have all day to watch me talk in my messy office. Today the first thing that I want to address, because it does seem to be the huge deal, or one of the huge deals in the Joe Paterno deal, is the idea of reporting. What do you do if you suspect that a child is being injured or is being abused in some way? Or what do you do if you observe this yourself? So let's talk about that for a few minutes. According to our policies, the Child Protection First policies that all of you signed off on, the first thing that you need to do when something comes to your attention within the ministry is to bring it to me or to Stuart or to Allison, Renee, Jana, to bring it to one of the staff members that's directly over Westwood Kids. And what that means is we will talk with you about it. We will, if it's something to see, we will look at it with you. And here's the deal. We, as staff members of a church, are mandatory reporters. So what that means is if there is valid suspicion, and again, we're not going to spend a lot of time trying to decide if it's valid or not, but if there is reason to suspect that a child is being harmed or a child is being abused, we are required by law to report it. And so that's what we would do. The reason that we need you to bring it to us and not talk about it among lots of other people, not to talk first to the parents about it, is because we first of all want to protect everybody involved. We want to protect the children, we want to protect families involved, and it's just not something that needs to be gossiped about. Second of all, if you talk to the parents before you talk to us, and there is a situation where the child is in danger, that could further endanger the child. So let us handle it from there for your own protection and for your own safety. Now, that being said, if you know without a doubt that a child has been hurt, you've seen it, something along those lines, come with us. Make sure that we report it. If you want to sit there until we make the phone call, that is fine too. I guess what I'm trying to say is I don't ever want any of you to be in a situation similar to the Joe Paterno thing, where you feel like you've passed it on and check you've marked your box. If you were like me, you would want to make sure that it was turned in. You, as a grown-up, have the freedom to report at any time, but if it's something that's happened within our ministry, we do ask that you come to us first, because any situation like this affects lots and lots of people and can affect the church as a whole. So that is our policy according to our Child Protection First. Tomorrow I'll send out a video, which will not be the most fun one that we've ever made, but it will be talking about ways that we can identify abuse in the kids that we work with. Let me ask you this, just take some time this week to pray for our children. Pray for God to protect them. Pray for our families. There's probably more going on than we will ever know about. But ask God if there are situations where our kids are being hurt, that He will bring those to light. And again, we don't want to be overly suspicious. We don't want to be looking for the devil behind every bush, but we do want to be aware and have our eyes open for opportunities where we may be able to help a child's quality of life. Thank you so much. Thank you for loving kids. And again, tune in for tomorrow's video. Thank you. Bye-bye.